do no more than hurt these young lions, because he knows if he does that, that Dick the Bruiser would want nothing more than to damage Jerry Valiant. Steve Regal being driven right into the mat. His head's going right into that canvas. Thomas Valiant's tired and he's hurt, but he's still going at it strong.
Yes, David, both competitors are tired. Both competitors are hurt. It just seems that right now, Jerry Valiant has the upper hand. But I know Steve Regal, a young lion will always come back. And there it is. You saw the big dick. And look, now who's on their back?
That's right. Jerry Valiant's on his back. What a match, fans, this is. Steve Regal being pulled back. Bob Orton, Mike Huber kicking him, telling him to get away with action, not words. Oh, what a match this Valiant. Steve Regal's trying so hard. He's trying so hard to get over there and tag Spike. But Orton and Valiant are doing an effective job in keeping him away from that of the young lion. Spike Huber, who wants nothing more to get in there and punish this cowboy Bob Orton. Look at Orton, fans. He takes Regal out, plugs him. Oh, he's doing damage. Spike trying to stay within the confines of the rules of professional wrestling and staying in his corner and holding onto that tag team rope for a legal tag. Now Spike going over there to rescue Steve. This Orton is doing damage. This Orton vicious. This Orton tough. There's not enough adjectives in the dictionary to describe this cowboy Orton other than he doesn't stop at any measure to hurt and tumble his opponent viciously and sadistically. Oh, Steve Regal, there's the big suplex. Oh, he takes Steve across that third rope. Right across the third rope. Steve's midsection has got to be hurting now. That third rope. Oh, this is unbelievable, fans. We might have to leave you in all the midst of this action because our TV time is almost out. Mike Huber wants Cowboy Bob Orton. Valiant, look at that. Johnny Shorn is being... Oh, man, Johnny Shorn's attention is drawn with Spike because Orton said it. We're going to have to leave you in the midst of all this action, fans. We'll see you next week. There's the Leroy Redbone, fans. He's entered the ring. He's sporting that big bone, John. He hasn't used that, but if he does, isn't that cause for disqualification?
Automatic. If he ever uses it, the referee sees it.
Johnny Shorn tells you, fans, like it is, and I'm glad to have you here today, John. You do a fine job of commentating as you do refereeing in the ring.
Yes, I like to do both. I've been at it a long time.
All right, fans, we're here with none other than Bobo Brazil in that ring today. And referee Bill Beach is also there. This match is a one-fall, 10-minute time limit from Rome, Georgia at 235 pounds, Leroy Redbone. His opponent from Benton Harbor, Michigan at 289 pounds, Bobo Brazil. Bobo Brazil sporting nothing less than a physique that's needless to be dealt with. The bone has to get rid of that bone, and Bobo Brazil's over there to make sure he doesn't.
Yeah, Bill will start his count here in a minute, and he'll have to get rid of it or be disqualified. And now Bobo's got it. Oh, my God.
Bobo Brazil chasing Leroy, the Redbone, out of the ring. He goes out of the ring for refuge. There's Bobo Brazil. He must relinquish that bone, John.
It doesn't take much to get Bo hot.
It certainly doesn't. Bobo Brazil, fans, the king of the cocoa butt. Bobo Brazil. A pleasure to have him on Championship Wrestling today. He better not take this Leroy Redbone too lightly, though, because the bone deals out a quick punishing blow. An effective clothesline also, fans. Bone and Bobo exchanging slaps. Neither man having much effect, but there's that cocoa butt that dazes Leroy Redbone. Bobo staunching his man. In the corner, Bobo pulling at that nose of the bone. That Bobo is dishing out some tough tactics, John. That's unlike Bobo.
Well, he'll dish it out because Redbone's going to dish it out. I remember about 20 years ago, I disqualified Bobo because he hit me with a headbutt, and I went down like a dead fish. This ought to be a real interesting match because Bo's not going to take anything off of Redbone. And speaking of the referee, Billy Beats, he's in his 7th year now and doing a fine job.
Bobo Brazil asking the referee to ask the Bone, does he give up? Well, the Bone doesn't. He smartly goes to the rope, and that makes referee Bill Beach tell Bobo Brazil, break that hold, Bobo, before I have to disqualify you. Leroy Redbone, fans from Rome, Georgia. He's in there at a trim, 235 pounds today. Bobo Brazil. Excuse me, Bobo Brazil in that corner taking punishing blows and kicks and boots. Oh, that Redbone's going at it. He's going to town. Redbone choking Bobo Brazil. Brazil down on his knee. He better get up because he's not very effective on that knee. He's half the size he is when he's standing up. Leroy Redbone going at it, fans. He's choking Bobo over that rope. Bobo Brazil better get out of that corner. He better get in the center of that square circle where he's effective. Oh, a big slap to the midsection. There. Oh, a forearm blow. Forearm. There again. A toss. Oh, that big elbow. Bobo smartly moved out of the way, John.
You're right, Dave. When Bo's down on the mat, he's about half the size he is when he's standing up.
And he's not too effective down there.
Not down on the ground.